Hello, welcome back to the channel. Today we've gotten an Affinity brew with the new Obsessive Pursuit. This is 2 mana for an enchantment, enters, and at the beginning of your upkeep you lose 1 life and create a clue token. So this creates tons of clue tokens, and then whenever you attack you can put +1/+1 counters equal to the number of permanents that you sacrifice this turn. If it's 3 or greater, then you can give the creature lifelink. So pretty powerful effect here. And a lot of cards that are benefiting off of having a lot of artifact tokens in play. So the big one is the Haunt the Network, which counts the number of artifacts that you have in play, gives you 2 Thopter tokens, and then drains your opponent for that many artifacts. So this generating, 6, 7 artifacts throughout the game can drain them for a ton of damage with Haunt the Network. And also powers up all the Memory Guardians and the Valkyrie aerial units, their affinity for artifacts. Every turn you get another token with this. These become 1 mana cheaper. These tokens also kind of synergize with some of the other cards in the deck, such as the Zoetic Glyph. You can make them into a 5/4 creature, essentially. Then when it dies, it discovers 3, so you can kind of do a pursuit into the glyph, which is a nice curve there. And Lazav also benefits from having clue tokens in play, and the Raven Eagle works with clue tokens and makes clue tokens. So essentially every card in this deck is an artifact or makes an artifact. The Spyglass Siren makes map tokens, which actually work nicely with the Obsessive Pursuit too, because you can sacrifice them to get the trigger off the pursuit. The Grim Bauble is an artifact removal. Savor makes an artifact that you can sacrifice. Tithing Blade is an artifact removal. And that is basically the deck, I guess. Raven Eagle is nice also just to have some graveyard hate as well as Lazav, because there's a lot of graveyard decks in Standard right now. So having some graveyard hate can be pretty powerful. And then mana base, pretty straightforward. Got the Scene of the Crime as an artifact land, just trying one of these, and trying the Secluded Starforge, because you could use this ability to like pump up your team or one of your creatures quite a bit if there's a lot of clues hanging around. We'll see how it goes. Anyways, that is the combo. That is the deck. Let's see if we can get some people with Affinity, Obsessive Pursuit, Haunt the Network combo in Standard. A huge thank you to all my viewers who have joined my channel membership. I really appreciate all the support. Members get badges, emotes, and early access to all my videos. Click the link in the description below the video to join and get these perks today. Okay, going first. Yeah, this hand looks pretty good. No 1-drop, but still okay. Temple. Top and bottom. Alright, we'll go Pursuit. Start getting our artifacts going. Alright, nothing for them. There's Spyglass Siren. You can kind of play that for free here. Is nice. The token. Could they have some removal spell? Oh, I don't want to do it in response to its trigger though, but they could. -3, okay. Fine, but I still get the token. Play the Memory Guardian. Okay, so this is, yeah, -X to each non-dragon. Yep, okay. Okay. This one do? Destroy creature with power 3 or less. Alright, well, we could start drawing some cards, I guess, and see. Get anything interesting? Oh, another Obsessive Pursuit. That is interesting. Well, we have the Haunt the Network, so I'm not opposed to playing it. I'm not sure. Let's try it. This could backfire and do way too much damage to me, but see what happens. Okay. Fable Passage. Play out the dragon. I still explore, sure. Yep. Land. Now it's sort of, when do we want to cast this? I guess we'll see what we draw next turn. Down to 12. I think we'll just wait. Another turn. How greedy do we get with the card draw here? Play this. We could also do a map on it. Do this, we'll draw a card. 5 mana. One less clue, though. One more card, potentially, for us. I think that's probably... Well, then we'd have to pay 2 life for this. We'd go down to 10 and then 8. I'm gonna go full greed mode. Okay, well, actually there's an untapped land, so that worked out. Alright, Tithing Blade. And then Memory Guardian. For 1 mana. And we can also just, like, sacrifice these clues and put a bunch of counters on this Memory Guardian. Depending on what they do. Could be a good play, actually. We shall see. We can also use the map to do that. Esper Origin. Okay. Sure, sure. Goes up 22. Now we have 4, 5, 6, 7 artifacts. 9 artifacts. Well, the fact that they didn't do anything is a little sketchy. Very sketchy. We could, again, do the play where we sacrifice a bunch of stuff. And try to put this there, but if they have a removal spell for this, that's pretty bad. I think I'm just gonna go haunt the network. Let's just attack first. I think they didn't really have anything, actually. This is just a little safer. Haunt the network. It'll give us 2 more tokens. Although they can kind of board wipe now, too. So maybe the other play was better. Yeah, I think putting the tokens really depends on what we think they have, but now they can do the board wipe, which is not good. Of course, if we draw another Haunt the Network, we just win. So let's do that. We can also use this, but let's go activate. Oh, there it is. Well, we did get there. We have enough, yeah. Should be enough. Sweet, sweet. Nice. On to the next one. Okay, going first. Yeah, this looks like a keeper. Give it a shot here with the Siren first. And follow it up with Pursuit or Removal, depending on what they do. Okay, nothing. Let's just swing. Let's see if they could have like a Spell Pierce. That seems unlikely, but okay. Sweet. Resolve the Pursuit. Start building up our artifact count here. With the Haunt the Network. This could do a lot of damage here. Alright, well, no removal really to use. draw the card, I think, and then see what we hit. Another land. We could use the map token. Could put a +1/+1 counter. That's basically like doing the damage now, or potentially drawing a card. I don't think we want that. Got plenty of removal. Alright, hit for 4 here. Big hit off of the Pursuit trigger. I guess we can just kind of ride this to victory. They don't answer it. Alright, 1 card in the graveyard. Yeah, well, might as well just sacrifice the clues, I guess. Wow, so many lands. Yep. Just keep going with this. And swing for 6. See what happens. See if they have an answer. They can kind of go off now. There's the boomerang basics. Okay. Can replay that next turn. We just try to charge up for a Haunt the Network here. Leveling up, okay. Well, I could Haunt the Network for 1, just to put 2 flyers into play. Alternatively, I mean, I don't dislike that play because I mean, I could play this, but yeah, let's just do this for 3. Got another one. Unless they have a counter. No, okay. Alright. That worked. Let's see. They could have... Okay, removal. It's fine. Yep. No targets for these. Unfortunate. Going to accumulate wisdom. Alright, going all in there. So this would be for, let's see, 3, 4, 5. But technically we have lethal if they like tap out here. They don't do anything. Okay. Yep. Draws cards. This will go 1, 2, 3. Play an artifact and then play the other thing. Alright. Yeah, so that was a good turn for them, but I think this is enough. Go to 9. Play the land. You can also attack for 1 here. But doesn't really matter. You can do this, play another artifact. Take this out. And haunt the network. For 6. Sweet, sweet. On to the next one. Okay, on the play. It looks okay. Not terrible. Got some removal. Hopefully we can use that on something here. We do a tap land. That's okay. I'll keep this up. And there we go. There's a target for sure. Want to take out. And tap land. Now is fine on blue, I guess. Keep the token. Yep, there's the badger mole cub. Yep. Sure. And the leyline weaver. Alright, very nice. Okay. Alright, well, to do this, they're just going to sacrifice the land, but that's at least something. This could, I don't know, get a creature down. And maybe this. Hard to say. I mean, it'll be cheaper next turn, but I'll just get this thing down. Double haunt, not the best. At least they can't attack through this, but if they have an Ouroboride, that's what we really want to. Hope they don't draw. Okay. Well, we could just go attack in the air for a bunch. We could haunt the network for 2 more tokens. Hard to say. I mean, they do have potential double blocks here too. So maybe I won't attack. Let's get this thing down. Sure. Feel like not in a great position here. Tithing Blade is not great. I have a counter spell too. Counter target spell unless this controller pays mana equal to the greatest power. Ooh, Tyvar. That can pump things up quite a bit. Alright. Another Tithing Blade. Well, let's just cast both of these, I guess. Not a great, gonna pump everything. Alright. Some reason. Fine. Okay. Land and another one. Alright. And pass. But yeah, now just cannot really block here. I got a creature land and another cub. Sure. They do have enough mana to pump everything. +3/+3. Although, wait. Now they don't. The gains indestructible. Guess I can block this. They only have 2 mana available. Okay. Interesting. Okay, we could go Eagle plus activate, or we could do this for 6. Not bad, I guess. Get some chump blockers. What's the plan to win this one? Swing in the air. Eagle. Yeah, let's just do this. Get 1 down. I'll go to 12. If I swing and get him to 9, then next turn, how much is the next one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think I'm still gonna do it. Let's try to race here. Essentially. Yeah, I drew another land, so I think we should have this in the air. Okay, now they could pump this. How many times? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They could only do it once. With everything, we get +3/+3. So this would be 6 plus 10. So that's not even enough to do 20. And then the second Haunt the Network, we'll get them. Alright. GG. On to the next one. Alright, opponent goes first. This was a blue source. This would be decent. I think I'm gonna mulligan. Let's keep this. Put back... Haunt the Network, maybe? Or the Savor. Hard to pass up the Haunt the Network with the Obsessive Pursuit. Really depends on they have creatures we want to answer or not. I'll just put that back. Oh, one drop is good. Okay. Do Verge into Siren. Alright. Blue, red. Okay, nothing so far. The swing. Okay. And Pursuit. Okay, that resolves. Nice. Accumulate Wisdom. Okay. And pass. Okay, swing again in the air. Gonna hold on to the map here. Power out these things. Alright, we'll go Memory Guardian. See if we can get a little bit more pressure down. Firebending lesson and firebending lesson. Yep. Okay. Sounds about right. Okay. There's a land. Well, I try to resolve this, and then I could go for the map after that. Sure. See what happens. Okay, that resolves. Another land actually isn't that bad because of the Haunt the Network. Ooh, okay. Don't want another Haunt the Network because I don't have the land for it, but another one of these is probably okay, I guess. Depending on what they do. We know that it's on top, too. Do we want to put the counter there? Do we want to look for another land, actually? I'll keep it. I'll keep it on top. I also think that I'm going to keep the artifact. They have another removal spell. I think I'm going to... Oh, let's make this. Okay, they have the crab, sure. Taps them both down. And we'll pass. That does give us a nice target for the blade, too. Okay. And another one? Another crab? Go to combat. Swing. Okay, that resolves. Well, which would we rather resolve? Because they could have a It'll Quench Ya. Maybe the aerial unit would rather have? I'm not really sure. Well, let's just go Tithing Blade. Okay, they did have a counterspell. Fine. Draw and discard. Alright, and another one. This is going to threaten. Okay, actually a land is pretty good. Let's keep that on top. Threatens lethal in all sorts of ways. Abandoned attachments. Okay. Another land for them. Yep. Okay, not going to attack with the crab. Interesting. Okay. So, do we attack first? Or do we just do this? I mean, I don't really know. Not really sure they have. There's a lot of damage here. Just try to attack. They probably have another crab, actually. Would be my guess. See. 3 steps ahead on the Eddie Mark crab. Oh, to copy it. I see. Okay, nice. Alright. That resolves. So let me just do the math on this. I have 4. It's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is 10. 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 damage. So attacking for 1 doesn't really matter. They have like their last card is a counterspell. I want to hold this back. So we'll do no attacks and then haunt the network. Okay. Wait, go back up to 20. With a bunch of lethal attacks here. Ooh, but that was the best draw they could get. So they have to deal with basically all my flyers. Another one, sure. Of course. And okay. Alright, well that is an impressive turn. Roaring Furnace, yeah. Kill one of them. But they literally have to kill all of them, don't they? 1, 2, 3. Any more crabs? Wings with the team. I can't think of any reason to block here. Alright, well, I certainly could have answers for all of them. Let's do a map token to start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On the Siren. Although I can't think of a blue instant speed. I don't want that. A blue instant speed answer. That would do anything here. Okay, land and guess we'll play that and might as well crack another one of these. Okay. Goes the combat. Swing, swing. Could hold one back. I guess if they bounce all of these. Okay. GG. Hey, close one. They drew a lot of cards there at the end. On to the next one. Alright, opponent is going first. This hand, I guess it's a keep. Not the best curve. Could use like a 1-drop with this hand, but We'll see what opponent up to. Got the Aang sleeves, nice. Okay. Land and pass. Going Multiversal Passage, Starting Town, Badger Cub. Yep. Classic. Alright, well, gotta answer that. So we will savor it. Get our token going. And then we can go Spyglass Siren. Next turn. Talk Arlok. Alright, no answer to that one. Which is always scary. And we'll play this on blue. And we'll just pass here. Hold up the map. Power up this stuff. Nature's Rhythm for 1. Any Landwehr Elf, I can imagine, or Pollinator, okay. 2. Got me. Alright. Well, you can play the Guardian, and then I guess we could use the map. Although that's going to reduce the amount of damage that we can do with the haunts. So is that worth it? I don't know. Might be a matter of just trying to stop their combo or kill them before the combo, though. I think I'll still do this tapped and just swing for 1. Then we can get haunted to haunt, I guess. 6, this will be 8. Oh, maybe that'll be enough before they can combo us. We'll see. I could do this for 2. Okay, now I got sheltered by ghosts. Okay, never mind. Wings with the bear. And that's going to be annoying to deal with. Well, we really only have 1 play. We drew so many lands this game. On the network. This will be for 4. And we'll pass. Not really sure we need to pass, but they have 2 mana available, technically. Unauthorized exit. Right? Fail. Bramble Familiar, yep. Well, there's another attack. Another land? Wow. Okay, well, still only have 1 play. 1 for 5. And another tap land. Still gonna just hold back everything so they can maybe be able to deter them from attacking with the Doc Arlok. This, I guess, can make some tokens. Also tap my things to pump sorcery speed, but I can make some robots, I guess. That's what it's come to. But this draw, so many lands. 3, 4 non-land spells, and 6, 7, 8 lands. That's, 4 spells, 8 lands, yeah. That's interesting. Oh, I guess 5 spells. Oh my god. Okay. Guess I can just start making some robots. Don't really know what else to do at this point. I mean, I can try to... This is how much to... It's 5, so I could use 1 mana. 1, 2, 3, 4 for the map. Try to... yeah, Spyglass Siren. Pull my draws a little bit. That's not gonna do it for sure. Alright. Pass here. This is so many lands. There's Appa. Nice. I can basically reset the whole board if I want to. Probably just the Aang and the Bramble Familiar. At least somebody gets the combo. Yep. I can just make a ton of tokens for free. Yeah, I think we'll be game. Yep. The cub. And, yeah, I'll just scoop it up. Save some time. GG. Okay, going first. It looks okay. Need another blue source to cast these. But we'll see what happens. Alright, Seam Rip. Yep. Takes out Siren. Okay. Well, not sure what we're up against. I'm going to hold the Bauble. It would allow me to play this next turn, but... yeah, I think just having it as removal a little better. Okay. I'm gonna put a counter there. I'll just go Obsessive Pursuit here. And pass. Feathered Light. Very nice. Alright, down to 13. Okay, there's a land. We'll go Bauble. Take this out. And then Memory Guardian. Land, and could use this to draw a card. Sure. Alright, Siren. Need to another blue source, ideally. Not the network is not bad. Well, let's go Siren. Well, let's see if we hit. Could use this to do a bunch of damage too. 2 mana. I don't think I'm gonna do that, but let's use the map on here. A Raven Eagle. I don't think I want that right now. Try to draw a card. This. Okay. Spyglass Siren. And we'll swing. Big hit here. Okay, Scavenger. And this gets flying as long as it's modified. Okay, guess I'll take 2. I got Guard Mage's Rescue, sure, okay. Alright, big hits. Down to 6. Another one. Wow, just can't really catch a break, but they're at 14. How many untapped artifacts? I could do 4 additional damage here. Plus 7. So silly, this map. I really just need to hit a land more than anything. I can savor this. What do I do? What do I do? Let's use the map on the Guardian. See what happens. Okay, that's a good draw. And now we can do a Savor here. I don't have lethal, do I? I mean, I could pump this up a bunch and attack and get a lifelink swing in. That's not bad either. Let me think about it. I could crack this, draw a card, draw a card. Nah, let's just do this. I think this is safe enough. I play this, play this. Do you want to land? No, I don't. Do I want to land? No, don't really care about lands. Okay. And then just swing here. And have 2 chump blockers. Back to block. And get him with the Haunt the Network. Should be good. Yeah, they definitely got... Oh, there's our 3rd land. Light on lands here. But yeah, if they need 2 removal spells to get me... I guess they could have like a Seam Rip plus... No. Plus another removal spell, and that would have actually gotten me. But yeah, they can shoot up their guy. Yep. And GG. Nice. On to the next one. Alright, welcome back to the wrap-up for our Affinity Obsessive Pursuit combo. This one was, I thought, pretty good, pretty powerful in some ways. Had above 50% win rate in ranked with this. So I think this has some competitive potential. This card just generates a ton of clues throughout the game. I really want to play this on turn 2 and fuel like your whole strategy here. So, you know, you really want this in your opening hand. The problem with this card is you don't really want multiples of it. At least I have found you don't want to, because it does make you lose a life. So, you know, there's that. But having a 1 in your opening hand, I think, is really good for the deck. And really helped these cards. Like, this always cost 2. This was pretty much 1 or 2 mana usually. And this drained for a lot. This kind of won a lot of my games. So I would say overall pretty good success here. Any changes I might make? Like, everything was pretty decent in terms of this curve. Could cut a Raven Eagle. I don't know. This card was a little kind of slow for maybe another glyph. I'm not sure. But that might be the only change I make. Mana base, although I tried this, didn't really use it at all. It was just sort of an untapped land. Maybe just better as a basic. Or it could be like a starting town. If you wanted more mana fixing. I didn't want my lands to do too much damage to me, since there's already some shock lands here. But if you wanted better mana, you could like play a couple starting towns instead of that. Maybe Scene the Crime. I'm not sure. But let me know your comments below. Any other ideas for Obsessive Pursuit? Thought it worked pretty well with Affinity Artifact Matters strategy here. Really appreciate you watching. Thanks so much. Hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next video.